I'm Jimmy Spieldenner. I'm direct to Brian Delaney. I'm out of Asheville, North Carolina. Before I came to Symmetry, I was a GM of a couple corporate restaurants the last 15 years, working 1,000,000 hours, and was young and had swollen ankles and decided that it just cost too much. I was trading every relationship in my life for the good pay that I was getting. In the restaurant business, my job was to squeeze everybody of value. They were doing it to me. Whether it was the dishwasher that had 3 kids that was a really good guy that I had to beat up for 50 cents an hour, or the steak salesman that I had to get 25 cents lower an ounce, or the server that I wanted to clock out and then do some cleaning for me. It's an industry, and corporate America is really an industry of squeeze. What value can I get for as little as possible? And for me, bottom line was everything, not human, not interaction, not value, and it's the exact opposite at Symmetry. It's how much value can I add to somebody to help them get what they want. I always said, I never dared to get into sales because I'm kind of a wimp with rejection and getting told no, and they've taken a lot of that out of it. Being that 1% of these people send these leads back, you're not dealing with the 99% no's, and for me, it had to be something that I could stand behind, that I agree with, the company, the products that we had. I had to truly believe. So part of me struggling in the beginning was kind of finding that belief in Symmetry, in the products. I wasn't tricking. I could never sell a used car because I knew that I had to get a $500 extra to get more commission. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't stand behind it. And so the integrity and the authenticity of the company really wasn't aligned with my culture. And as far as my first experience with leads, I stunk on the phone. I'd never done sales. I'd never done phone work. I was good with people. So for me, I bought a bunch of leads and I didn't do very well. You hear great stories. Oh, I bought leads and I went out and I did this. I didn't. I couldn't book an appointment on the phone. I sounded like a beaten puppy, and so I door knocked them. I said, hey, George, I got this lead that you sent in. I hadn't been able to get a hold of you. And I wrote a bunch of probably my first 5 or 10 apps of getting in front of people, because I knew the sparkle in my eye could make a friend initially, until the activity helped me get better skill-wise, and I could then now book appointments. With Symmetry, the nurturing kind of culture, the leadership within the company are so giving and loving and supportive, but you also have to be the right person. It's a volunteer army. So there's some people that don't feel that way because they're not the right people. They're not doing the right things. Brian didn't have to ask me to get up and make calls or be dedicated or show back up. Or matter of fact, they all thought I wasn't going to show back up. They were taking bets that I wouldn't because I was so bad. And I just kept running through that failure and got good enough in front of people, with the success in front of people, that it allowed me to have the confidence to then get on the phone and be successful. I realized what we were doing. This isn't just the culture of support within Symmetry. What we're doing for the society, what we're going out and doing as far as offering value and the benefits, the security, and the peace of mind that we're offering to families, that's rewarding. That's significant. And I think, for me, that's the biggest perk that I have out of this whole thing, is not only when I help an agent, when I help a family, we're living a life of significance, and it's different. It's different than taking value from everyone, and so it's pretty awesome.